think I have what it takes to run the Haunted Star?
I think you can do anything.
Well, so then why is it a bad idea to buy it? Because it's in the red?
That's one reason.
Well, Nicholas is an excellent businessman, and he would have never loaned me the money if he didn't think it was going to be a great investment.
I'm not just talking about profit and loss stuff.
Okay. What? I want to know, then, what you mean.
2 days ago, you were Kate Howard's assistant, and now you're getting ready to embark on this venture, and you know, it's going to cost you a lot of time and money and energy, and it could still land belly up.
But that's exactly why I have to take care of this place, so it doesn't go belly up.
All right, I just think you should slow down. Think about this. I mean, a lot of bad things have been happening to you lately. If Jake dies, your dad is responsible. He's an alcoholic. He's supposed to be in rehab, but he disappears, God knows where. Maybe this isn't the best time for you to be making a life-altering decision.
Well, life doesn't always give you the most convenient times to make big choices.
Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons.
I've thought about it from every conceivable angle, and I know that buying this place and getting it up and running and successful is the best chance that I have of bringing my dad back home.
Wouldn't count on that.
Have you seen him? Did you talk to him?
No, I haven't seen him or spoken to him.
Oh, I thought since I couldn't get a hold of you, you were out looking for him.
No, I was on an assignment.
I'm sorry, it didn't occur to me that you would think Lucky was out looking for your dad.
Well, what else would I think?
Look, Lulu, Dad doesn't want to be found, so I'm gonna honor his wishes.
You're gonna honor his wishes. You're gonna honor them now? That's funny. You should have done that a little sooner before you called him a drunk and you made him feel worse than he already did.
So you're gonna put this on me? The fact that Dad took off and ditched rehab is somehow my fault.
He needed time, and you wouldn't let him have it. He needed to process his shock and his grief instead of constantly being on the defensive with people who are supposed to love him.
I don't know what you want from me, but I'm not gonna run all over the globe and try to bring him back for the same old crap. If you want to do that, that's fine. I'll drive you to the airport if you want.
There's no need. I have a way to bring him back from right here. I'm buying the Haunted Star.
How on earth are you gonna do that?
Nicholas gave me the money. And I'm going to bring this place back to life, and it'll be something that Dad can come back to.
Is she serious?
Yeah.
Lulu, that's a very bad idea.
Thank you for your support.
You're completely ignoring the fact that Dad's a raging alcoholic. I mean, look around you. If he comes home, the Haunted Star is the last place on earth he should be spending his time.
Look, not that this is a contest here, but this is happening to your sister, too. And she has a right to deal with her pain how she sees. I mean, if buying the Haunted Star is something positive and productive, then that's up to her. And if Luke decides he wants to come back here and work with her, that's up to him.
Thank you.
Look, you may think you're helping by supporting this idea, but all you're doing is feeding into her denial.
Okay. Thank you, Dante. I'm gonna take care of this because this is obviously between me and Lucky.
All right. Just don't say anything you can't take back. You can't solve anything when you're angry.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to do something.
Okay, what?
I think you should put your own feelings aside and do what's best for our family. And find our dad. And bring him home. Failed intervention, the pull out all the stops campaign to get Dad to stop drinking, it's secondary. We need him home. And he left because he's convinced it's better for you.
Where are you getting all this?
From years of observation, he loves you more than anyone or anything. It's obvious that he's staying away because he thinks it's better for you.
No, that's not why he left. He left because he couldn't face his addiction.
Really?
Yeah.
He ruined his golden boy's golden life. He thinks that he's lost your respect, that you don't want to see him, that he should stay gone. This is not about rehab. This is about him doing what's best for you.
It's not true.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? believe me, if he cared half as much about me as he does you, I would go get him. But you have to be the one to go get him. I'm gonna bring this place to life, and then we'll take it from there.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lulu. I'm not gonna go after him. And I won't pretend that he's not an alcoholic who needs to be in treatment.
I'm so sick of this 12-step crap. It's an absolute joke. It's destroying our family. I am so sorry about your little boy, but losing Jake does not mean that you can dump your alcoholism on our dad and drive him away from the rest of us.
Intention to drive Dad away. It's just the opposite. I wanted to save him from the drinking that was slowly killing him.
Perhaps in your zeal, you haven't noticed that his drinking wasn't out of control until after Jake died. It was you insisting that he's an alcoholic that's created this mess. Now his drinking is out of control because he's trying to punish himself and numb his pain. You basically made his destruction a self-fulfilling prophecy.
No, listen, Lulu. Do not make this about me. It's not. Everyone was on board with the intervention. Tracy, Ethan, Nicholas, you sat there and read your own letter to him, so don't give that to me. It's not about me, it's about you, okay? But no matter what Dad does or doesn't do, you will never be able to admit that he's an alcoholic and that he has a disease.
You have a disease. You have a disease. You need a 12-step program to save your life. You believe in that. That's great. That is great for you and for your fellow cult members. The rest of us get to say that it is not working for Dad, okay? Your need, your obsession with labeling his drinking as alcoholism and your need to shove him into rehab has cost me my father. You've taken him out of all of our lives. So screw you. Screw whatever you have to say. I don't want to hear it.
Less than a month and you're leaving me already.
I've screwed everything up. And I have to go find my dad. Been so focused on my own pain that I just haven't paid attention to how all of this is affecting Lulu, you know?
What exactly happened tonight?
We got into a big fight. You know, I said some things that we shouldn't have, and she got so angry, she started drinking right in front of me.
Drinking?
Yeah, it was scotch. I don't know, it was her way of making a point, I guess.
What did you do?
I didn't know what to do. But all of a sudden, she just became that little girl that I grew up wanting to protect so much. I couldn't handle it, so I just left.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. But you know what? She was right. And Dad has to come to terms with his drinking in his own way. I can't force it.
Well, I think that's a good realization.
I drove him away, so I have to be the one to go find him and to fix it.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll come along to help.